Friday here in Hong Kong. We're just outside of the offices of the Chief Executive, C.Y. Leung. And as you can see, we think a couple of hundred protesters here, many of them camping out overnight, continuing their demonstrations. Lots of media here, just the other side of where we are, a strong police presence guarding that building. They're calling it the Umbrella Revolution, as you can see there. Umbrellas being used to guard them against that sunshine that's beating it down at the moment. So the dialogue is going to happen at some point today. We don't know exactly what's going to be said or when, but what we do know is that the chief executive that resides just in that building behind me is refusing to step down. Biggest area of Singapore here, lots of different market stalls. This is one of the main ones selling the fruit that we're talking about, of course, durians. And I can tell you that the smell is incredible. It's quite hard to describe. It's almost a mixture of ripe mangoes and garlic. I've never smelled anything like that before. It's an acquired taste, but I've got to give it a go, so here goes. Wow. That is strong. I've never tasted anything like that. Incredible. Kind of overriding garlic taste. But I have to say, there's something about it that's a little bit Moorish. And you join us as we continue our breaking news coverage of the news that the North Korean leader Kim Jong-il has died. The official announcement was made on state television within the last hour. A newsreader dressed in black appeared to be emotional, holding back tears as she read the official statement. The leader died at the age of 69 on board a train during a trip outside the capital, Pyongyang, on Saturday morning. Welcome, you're watching BBC News with Adam Parsons and Babita Sharma. It's 3 a.m. in London and 5 a.m. in Libya, where hundreds of Libyan rebels have swept into the capital, Tripoli. Television pictures showed rebels in Green Square in the city centre, with jubilant crowds celebrating their arrival. We are bringing you this news that's coming to us at BBC News here, that official confirmation that we just heard from President Obama himself from the White House just some 5 or so minutes ago, that Osama bin Laden is dead and that his body is now in US custody. President Obama confirming to us that he was killed during a US operation that took place in Pakistan in the area of Rawalpindi in the north part of Pakistan, and that during that operation no other Americans were harmed and they took care to avoid civilian casualties, but Osama bin Laden himself was captured, killed, and his body is in US custody. You performed for President Hu Jintao and President Barack Obama in Washington in the White House in January. And you received some criticism for the piece of music you chose to perform, which is a Chinese piece called My Motherland. Were you surprised that you got criticism for that piece, which some people said was politically and historically significant?
I played it simply because of its beautiful melody.
Well, we can go live to the pier head on the Mersey, and the BBC's Babita Sharma, who's there. Babita, good evening to you.
Clive, thank you very much. Yes, welcome to a glorious evening here in Liverpool City. You join me dockside, where, of course, the Olympic torch has made a historic trip across the Mersey here, looking fantastic, by ferry. And it's made its way to the pier head. 21,000 people were here to see that final leg of the journey through Liverpool. And it truly has been a special day. And I'm pleased to say I'm joined by the final torchbearer of the city, Craig Lundberg. Craig, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, cool.
You were there lighting that cauldron on stage. How did it feel?
Just amazing, do you know what I mean? It's one of the proudest moments of my life, representing the city on a world stage.
You've got a really inspiring story. Just tell us about it and how you got nominated and chosen to be doing this special moment here.
I was landed in Iraq saving my country 5 years ago, and the lad that was on the stage with me today, he helped me get off that roof. And 5 years on, we didn't expect to be doing anything like this, and I was nominated by John Bishop, the comedian, the Liverpool comedian.
And we've spoken to a lot of torchbearers today. We spoke to the first one, who was Kim Cooper at Aintree, about midday today local time, and now you're the final one. But there's something special about being the final torchbearer, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. Well, as you can see, special 21,000 people turned out to see the torch, and that's just the spirit of the Olympic torch. Do you know what I mean? So to be the final one in Liverpool is just amazing.
What are you going to do with it, the torch?
I'm going to donate it to the new Liverpool Museum, because I think that's the rightful place, because at the end of the day it's the final torch in Liverpool and it's a piece of history.
It is a piece of history, and I know lots of people have said, you're a very modest man, but lots of people have said how you've been an inspiration to the local community as well. This is your home city. Just tell me what it means to you to be here representing Liverpool.
Well, it means a lot, you know what I mean? It's not just across Liverpool or across the country, it's on a world stage, and I was the ambassador today for representing my city, and what a lot of pressure on my shoulders that was, not to cock it up and pile in, but it all went off good, and you know what, I'm just amazing and just hope I've done Liverpool proud.
And you didn't cock it up, to use your words, so well done, Craig. It's been a pleasure to meet you, thank you very much. And yeah, it has been a very successful day. Like I said, hundreds have lined the streets right through the city centre, Hope Street, between the two cathedrals, ending up here at the Pierhead. And you can of course follow the Olympic Torch Relay on the BBC News website to find out when it's coming to where you are. But in the meantime, Clive Anita, it's back to you.
As Asia moves forward, so does the BBC. Join us for Newsday.
I'm Rico Hizon. I'll be reporting live from Singapore every weekday morning, connecting you with the latest news and business reports from all over Asia.
And I'm Babita Sharma. I'll be live in London, bringing you a daily global perspective on the headlines. It's everything you need to stay one step ahead.
Live from Singapore.
Live from London.
Welcome to Newsday.